Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing great. I'm going to continue doing the emotional regulation. We left off on the first worksheet, so this is going to be about the second worksheet. The second worksheet focuses on the second part to the first goal of emotional regulation. I'll show you right now what I mean. Now, the second worksheet, I was never so good about it. I did it, but I didn't really learn much on it. I didn't really like it. It was whatever. I do want to go over it just because it is part of, the module. And maybe you guys, see or understand something different that maybe I didn't do or understand. So we're going to go over that right now. So here are some myths about emotions. The way they did it in DBT for me is that they wanted me to read it over and then circle what best resigns with me. So I'm going to have you guys do the same thing. Read it over and do like a mental circle over the one that fits best with the way that you view life or the way that you feel. Now, one of the myths that resigned with me was number 8. Now, what they ask you to do is to challenge that myth. Think of ways to challenge it. One of the ways that I challenged it was by saying, there are no right or wrong feelings. After trying to get the concept a little bit, they also wanted you to make up your own myths about things that you may be uncomfortable with. So this was one of mine. Being emotional means I'm unlikable. How do I challenge that myth? I thought about it. Think of your own way to challenge it as well. The way that I challenge that is by saying, I can be emotional and still be light. Another myth that I created was, being emotional is bad and it makes me a negative person. Now, think of a way to challenge that. The way that I challenged it was by saying, being emotional has nothing to do with being a bad person and being a negative person. So now I want you to make your own myths and challenge them yourself. So take the time now to think of some cool ones. Maybe comment below what you had a myth of and how you challenged it. I would love to hear your thoughts. Following is the homework sheet to what we just learned. For me, it doesn't go together. I feel like they're two separate skills or they're two separate concepts, but you guys be the judge. So this is the homework worksheet, and they call it the emotional diary. Now they want you to start with the emotion. So during my example, I'm going to use sad. Here, they want you to describe what happened, the event. What got you sad? So my event is that my boyfriend never checked up on me when I was sick. The function of that emotion of being sad is a reminder that I do care and love for my boyfriend. That I know when he does check up on me in a situation like me being sick, it actually makes me feel better. What did you guys think? Weird, right? I do know for the homework part, the whole purpose of it is basically to teach you that for each emotion that we feel, there's a legit purpose for that. Sometimes we combine negative emotions like sadness or frustration or anger, um, what else? Jealousy. We combined those negative emotions and we don't really understand like why are we angry. And each emotion, even though it's a negative one, even or we perceive it as negative, does really truly serve a purpose, a function. That's why they say function. What's a function of this emotion? Um, Even though we deal with pretty much like heavy duty things and it's hard to distinguish, you know, why is me feeling angry a good thing? Theoretically, it's a good thing in the sense of, well, my interpretation at least, it's a good sense to know that something's bothering you, that something's going on, that you interpret whatever happened, whatever was said differently, it hurt your feelings, and now you're upset over it. So it's just, I don't know. That's the way I interpret it, at least. Maybe you guys are interpreting it differently. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully this one was helpful. Again, it wasn't so helpful for me, but I did want to include it because it is part of DBT. So the next one is going to be worksheet number 3, so you can see it better. Bye guys, have a great day.